stock I've been eyeing for a long time, and I think is actually coming down, or let me say, it's even down to my entry. And I think it might even come down further. I'm going to load this stock. I'm going to buy a hell out of this stock, and I want you guys to join me and load these stocks. Investor Joe, do they have strong fundamentals? This stock is not about fundamentals. They don't have fundamentals, but yet they're able to pay dividends. Yeah, they pay dividends. And even me, I was angry that they pay dividends because I expected them to keep that money and use it for other things to serve as their retained earnings, to use it to boost the business, to increase revenue. But funny enough, I was shocked to see that they pay dividends. And it's a welcome development. And there was a time I did a video, I shared it, and I gave an opportunity for those who are interested, and they made 20% from it, 20% from that trade. And that trade went well. Two of the trade I dropped went well. So that stock, they are the only one in the industry. They are the only one listed in the stock exchange. Others are outside doing their business and taking some market share. But for them, they're actually making progress, and they are in the industry that I think is currently booming. The industry currently booming because there's a lot of infrastructural development going on, and we need this to actually uh, perfect those infrastructure. So that is what they are into. So if you look at the stock is actually the stock went to as high as 4 naira and even cross a bit. Then it dips down a bit again and move up. And that is a stock. I did a video. I've done several videos about these stocks, encouraging that you should sell and take your profit. As at the time, it was high because I noticed the fundamental was not encouraging, and the stock is a bit irritating at that price. But now is a bit juicy and is attractive because of the price. And getting it below the price I'm going to recommend it is a steal. Yeah, is a steal. And you can hold it for a long time. And if you are tired along the way, you can sell and you still be in profit. So it's a growing industry, and it's not that it's growing, but it's an industry that is large enough because in all the nations they actually need the service or the product of this company. And they have factories. They have factories and they have distributors all over Nigeria. And last time I checked their book, they are doing well, just that they are not profitable yet. And that is why I said if a company that is not profitable still go beyond themselves to reward shareholders. So that shows that they are trying to create a an history that they actually value shareholders. So if they value shareholders, it gives us that sign that they may continue to pay dividends. They may continue to pay dividends. And if they continue to pay dividends, investor will always rally around them. And sometimes dividends is a tool that always renew buying interest in terms of these stocks that I'm talking about. So a renew buying interest in investors concerning the stock I'm going to share with you guys. So this stock is one stock that I want to. You can buy every bit of it. You can buy every bit of it and just take it as my Christmas gift. Yeah. A couple of days um I'll do analysis on it. I'll show the charts where I'll give you guys perfect entry and where to look out for. And for those who are in it short term, where to take your profit, either 30% or 50% or 20%, take your profit. And also, I'm going to show the fundamental analysis. I'm going to show the income statement and let you know that they're not making profit, but the potential that they're going to make profit is there also. Let me just tip in this. Do you know some companies actually borrow money to pay dividends? I know that might sound funny, they borrow money to pay dividends because they know that they not give investor dividend. Dividend is like the bribe that you give investors for holding your shares. So it doesn't matter if you are paying them 6 kobo or they are paying them 10 kobo. It's like what they share, what they give investor to hold on to. So that is what they do. So if they give investor that dividends, they are going to hold on to that stock for a long time. So it's like a bribe. So in some season or some earning season, when the company is not actually profitable, so what they do is they go and borrow money to pay dividends. And sometimes it works. It just sustain the price for them, and until they're able to work on their books and finally they're able to come out of that mess. And now they are now going to be paying dividends from their profit. So on when I'm doing that video, we're going to look at the balance sheet and see if the sheet is actually balanced, then look at the cash flow to see if the cash is actually flowing. So these are the few things we're going to look at. And I know you are wondering, Investor Joe, what kind of suspense is this? You have been telling us about a stock and the stock is this. I just shared with you that I have actually done a couple of videos concerning these stocks. I've done a couple of videos concerning this stock. I did one time, I said you should sell. You understand? I said sell the stock. And guess what? The stock went down. You understand? I come up again and said, this is a sell. Why the stock is not good? And a lot of people say, investor, thank you. I actually took my profit and left. Then I came up again and I said, this is a buy. You understand? So if I said something is not good and you observe it, that is not good. And now I'm coming to tell you that this thing is good and you should pay attention that there is something Investor Joe is looking at that is not right then. And I think that thing has actually worked now. So let's pay attention. But don't forget, everything I say here is not a buy or sell or hold recommendation. This is just an edutainment. So this is not a financial advice. You understand? So if you need a financial advice, go and meet your financial advisor. Let them walk you through and let you know if it is a buy or not. So I'm giving you this stock now to put on your watch list, and at the right time, which will not going to be far from now, you click the buy button. So we are saying on your mat. So now I'm saying on your mat. By next month December, I will say set. Then January, I will say go. But let me tell you one secret. Then they've done it again. No wahala. Let me tell you one secret. When I say on your mat, do you know what will happen? Let me share you a secret. In those days, I used to run in flying offs. Yeah, I used to run. I used to run sprint 100 meter. So they used to tell, like they used to inform us that once they say on your mat set, in your mind just count 1, 2, 3. Just start, just move. Most times it will align with the gun, and you just take that advantage. So what I'm saying is, I now said I'm saying this month is on your mat. Guess what will happen? Some people go and buy. Then I say next month is set. Some people will buy that next month. Then January 1st, I say go. That's when those that bought, when I say on your mat, that's when they will sell. So we call them front runners. Yes, we call them front runners. They front run you. You understand? That's why sometimes when you are doing live trade, you say you are going to buy this. Some guys are very, very fast. Pack, 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 pack. They'll just clear it up. At the end of the day, you that is the giver, or you that is the you are the leader of the stocks. You will not have the stocks. So enough of this. Enough of this. So for those of you who stick to the end to this point to hear the stock that I want to give, I'm not going to disappoint you. I'm going to give you the stock. And that stock, they are into wire. They are into wire production. They sell wire. If you still want me to call the name, you are not an investor. So each time I'm doing the video on my YouTube, you see I put wire. So that is the stock you want to put in your watch list, so that when you get it at the juicy price, you want to lock in the stocks. And for me, I'm going to load the stock. I will load it and load it and load it. Investor Joe, do you want to transfer it to your children? Maybe I'll give it to my son, I'll give it to my daughter. Say, take this, so this is my gift. These people are selling wire, they are selling cable. You understand? So they have competitor, they have Coleman, they have Ninja Chain. They have different people dragging the market with them. But guess what? They are unique, and I just shared with you some of the facts. So there's something I saw and based on what the market is doing, I say, this is a smart opportunity to bring investors into. So that is why I'm bringing this to you. They're into cable production, and the cable production they're actually making some good wave. And despite the fact that their book is still shaking, but I know they are working on it, and I know the next earnings that they are going to drop is going to be clearer. And by 2026, I see these stocks doing some good numbers. So, guys, in case you are still watching, don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that I get notified when my post enriching videos like this. So, if you want to buy this stock, you want to go in tranches. You want to buy in tranches. You understand? So if you are putting 4 million, if you are putting 4 million into, you want to divide the 4 million into four, and you want to put the first batch now. And if the market continue to dip, you put the second batch. If you continue to dip, you put the third batch. Continue to dip, you put the fourth batch. Well, I'm very, very sure before you put the fourth batch, the market will bounce back and you will swing into profit. So don't just go all in at once for this recommendation because it is long term. You are buying now not to sell this year. The plan is to sell next year. But if the trade cook, you get the point. If the trade cook and the setup is perfect, of course you will take your profit. You will take your profit. But the goal is 2026. So I want to use this opportunity to invite you for a class, for a master class, which I'll be holding with the premium community. What the class is designed to do is to give you some good stocks, entry points, stocks that have sound fundamentals, and stocks that are capable to deliver for you 2026. So these are all the stocks we are going to list. It will give you opportunity to actually make adjustment, to actually review your portfolio, and maybe to swap some of your holdings to these stocks. These stocks are stocks that can easily give you 100 to 200% come 2026. We made it this year, and next year is another time to do it. And any lesson you will learn this year is to know that anytime you see profit, you take profit. And anytime we cross October, you want to be watching. But I'm very, very sure things don't happen the exact way because Q1 before earnings, we saw a massive pump. Q2 before earnings, we saw a massive pump. And Q3, we didn't see that pump because investors are actually confused because the result they dropped was overwhelming, and that was when investors were reshuffling or were reviewing their portfolio ahead of the capital gain tax before Trump dropped the news that he's bringing foot soldiers to our country, and that is what made the market to dip. So we are taking advantage of this dip. That's why I'm recommending this particular stock to you for you to buy and hold in your portfolio. So next class, don't miss it. The class is for premium members, but if you want to join, I'll drop a link where you can join. And if you're not available, no problem. The replay will be available. I'll drop the link also for the replay so that you can see what we're doing. And also, I'll get a PDF where you can also get some of all these stocks. So I just want to use this to say thank you so, so much for investing your time in watching my videos. And also thank you for the like. Thank you for the comment. And next month, I and my community manager will planning on how to reward those that have engaged with us, that have supported us, they've liked, they've shared, they've dropped comments. I always encourage everyone that are doing that, and this is the time to reward them. So I am a community manager who schedule time to see how to reward these investors, these fan, this family that are actually supporting, they are dropping comments, they are encouraging, they are helping in the community. Some people ask questions, they answer the question, and a whole lot of it. So we design a mechanism where we are going to reward them. Of course, it's going to be cash. Maybe I'll discuss with her so that we'll know how to do the reward system. Of course, there's somebody I've been hiring on my YouTube. In fact, she has the highest comment so far. When I saw it, over 1,000, I said, wow, this person deserve some cash. I just hope they have their wallet because I'll be sending in USDT, and if time permit, I might do some cash transfer. So these are some few things we are going to do. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that I get notified of my posts and reaching videos like this. Until I come your way again, keep making money and keep protecting your profit. I love you, my friends, and there is nothing you can do about it. Hands to earth salute. See you in the next one.